we are going to look at, I think this is May's Benevolent Beauty Box. Skip ahead if you don't want to hear why I've been absent for a month. If you do want to hear why I've been absent for a month, keep watching. So pretty much I moved again. I believe this is 3, maybe 4 times in 9 months, and it's just driving me crazy. I hate moving, but I just need more time to find a house I like, and I don't want to rush into anything. And the place I was staying they're putting it on the market a little bit sooner than I expected, so here I am. I'm in a 2-bedroom apartment, and it's really crowded because I moved from a house that had a basement, and although my house wasn't like big or anything, it's just I have a lot of stuff. So I've been having trouble trying to find like a place to film, and I bought like some filming stuff, and my filming stuff, like right now we're just using one light, and normally I have a couple lights up, not always, but normally. So it's just, I don't know, space is an issue, and time that I've been cleaning and getting stuff ready, and now I live in an apartment and not a house, so I probably spend like an hour, hour and a half every day taking the dogs out because they gotta go out at least like 5 times a day. Anyway, it's part of life, and that's what's going on. But I just want to let you know, now I am going to BeautyCon LA, so please let me know if you're going, because it's kind of a big deal that I'm going, because like I get a little anxious when I'm like geographically places I don't know and I don't have anybody else with me who knows, so I am a little bit nervous. But I was going to be in Vegas anyway, so I'm getting a cheap bus and going to BeautyCon LA. Just let me know if you're going to be there. Say hi. I am excited about it, but also again nervous, and due to my vacation that is coming up, I will also this month not be putting out too many videos. Probably I hope to get 4 or 5 out, but I just wanted to give you a heads up. I'm hoping that stuff settles down so I can start putting out more videos, but again, I'm looking for a house, so once I find a house, I'm going to be moving again. My life, it never stops. Alright, so this is the Benevolent Beauty Box for May, and again, I'm sorry I'm reviewing this a little bit late, but I did really like last month's box. Let's look inside and see what I got this month, and then I'll review what I got last month. Here's the box, and we have this big old cardigan that says, "Hello, gorgeous," and I will just go in order by the card. So the first is the Bella Pierre Cosmetics HD Primer. This retails for $75. I forgot to tell you, this box is like $29, and you get 5 full-size products, and sometimes like last month they'll throw in like a free little sample, and it mostly will focus on makeup, so occasionally you'll get like hair, skincare, but it pretty much, its main focus is makeup. So if you're a makeup person, this is the box for you. They do have like a mini one that they just started. The mini one I believe is like $19.95, and you get 3 products, so it's still a really good deal, especially like for the quality of what I got last month. I think it's a really good deal. So if you're not able to spend all that money, you know, the extra $10 to get the 2 extra products, then, you know, try the mini size. And if you're new to Cruelty free or just want to build up your collection or whatever, I think the mini one is a great option. Bella Pierre Cosmetics, they are of course Cruelty free. They are a brand I really do like. I've tried them a few times. I've gotten them, I've gotten them in BoxyCharm, definitely. I think also I've gotten them in Ipsy, I don't know, but I really do like them. I've gotten them in Wantable, so I have a good amount of stuff from them. This HD primer says it's paraben free, and it was developed to treat dryness, fine lines, excess oil. So it's gonna help with dryness and excess oil. And enlarged pores. Our mineral infused formula glides on with no tacky feel to provide a skin smoothing complexion prior to applying Bella Pierre Mineral Foundation SPF for a seamless, flawless face. It says to apply a small amount of primer to clean fingertips, gently rub into skin, and focus on the T-zone, fine lines, and wrinkles. Good. And wait for 1 to 3 minutes before applying foundation. Now 1 to 3 minutes is a pretty long time to wait. This is like a silicone-based primer, and those are the ones I really do like. So I'm excited to try this. 1 to 3 minutes is a long time to wait. But $75, people. $75 hairs. And again, this box is $29.95 or $99. And I do believe they still like a special for you to get like 10% off. I'll link it all at the bottom. Just look at the bottom. Alright, the Kalen Cosmetics Pure Lust Extreme Matte Tint. Is that this? Yes. So that's this, and it says it's matte velvet, optimal rich finish, and it's waterproof, and it says it's a matte pigment. It nourishes the lips for best smoother than silk non-drying finish. The luminous gloss formula smooths over the lips for an instant burst of full velvet color. Gosh, I can't read. With the comfort all day, water and kiss proof wear. The silky coating dries instantly and prevents any feathering or mishaps from soft to sultry to dark to alluring. Anyway, that was a lot to read. I don't know if this is considered a liquid lipstick or not because it never ever mentioned it. It didn't even really mention that it's a... It said like something about the lips, but it didn't even like say lip gloss, lipstick, lip wand, I don't know. It smells like glue. And this is what it's swatched to be. I've never heard of this brand. The glue smell is not that strong. It's a little bit thicker. I don't know. I clearly have stuff on my lips right now anyway, but I don't know what I'm doing. Just kind of put it in the center. We'll see what happens. I have no idea what I just did. So anyway, that's the Kaylin Cosmetics Pure Lust Extreme Matte Tint. I've never tried them. This is $19, and for some reason it says hospitable next to it, like whereas others say like if they're vegan or not. So I would assume that maybe just might be cruelty free. I don't know what hospitable means, like what they're referring to. Okay, the next one is the Gourmet Body Treats Agrimony Eye Cream. And this is $18 retail value, and it is vegan, and it's for dark circles, fine lines, discoloration, inflammation, and sun damage. And it's for the ergomony plants that were healing to the eyes. Is a Greek word. Use a small amount as needed at night. Okay, how about, it's organic and vegan and cruelty free. Since I can't open her right now, why don't, if I get another Benevolent Beauty box next month, then I will just let you know how it goes and I'll show you a peek then. That's exciting. And although this is kind of a smaller package, I am currently using the Pure List, like, little itty bitty eye cream, and like I've been using it for 5 or 6 weeks, and it is in a tube that's probably equivalent to the size of this. So it'll last a couple months. Okay, Trust Fund Beauty Lipgasm Lipstick. And this is $10. They're vegan. It says super moisturizing. I don't know if you remember, but I got this Trust Fund Beauty like highlighter stick thing in my Ipsy last month, I believe, or maybe it was the month before. And I was excited to try the brand because I knew they were like cruelty free, and I just think like some of the stuff I've seen was really cute with them. But I didn't love the highlighter, and like I wanted to try something else from them, and my wish has come true. So this is Lipgasm lipstick. Oh, it's purple. Oh, it smells good. It smells like Pez. Anyway, this is the Lipgasm lipstick, and it is in purple. And I guess is that the color? Oh no, my color is Try to Be Nice. Okay, so this is the color. It's a little bit sheer when I went on with one swatch. So you can kind of see, this is like 1.5 swatches. I barely touched myself first time, so I went over, but this is a couple swatches. So it does look buildable at least. It's not a color I would probably wear very often, but I can dig it. I'm excited. It feels very moisturizing, like they say. See how it goes on the lips. Last is the Vapor Organic Beauty Mesmerize Eyeliner, and it is in this big, huge box. The color I got is Truffle, and it says it's made out of coconut and chamomile for an ultimate soothing nourishment. And it has a little squeegee guy. Can you see? And then my color Truffle looks like it's gonna, yeah, it's like almost like a smoky brown color. I'm kind of a person that I do like pencils, like I don't enjoy like having to sharpen them because I do like them pretty much like this, to where they're not pointy, but just they have a good amount of like liner, lead, whatever, left. Retractables I don't always love because I find that they break off a little bit easier, or they're just, I don't know. So I don't really prefer one over the other, but I do think like for the most, like if I had to really pick one, I do kind of like pencils, and that does look like a really good color, and the brown against blue eyes looks good. Anyway, I think this is a really good box. The only thing like that I'm like probably wouldn't use, like reach for very often, is the Trust Fund Beauty, and that's just because it's a trend color, so like I wouldn't wear it as much as, you know, a nude-ish, pinkish color. Anyway, that's an excellent box. Like I said, the one product was $75, so that's a good box. Anywho, let me know if you end up getting Benevolent Beauty. I'll put all the information below, but please let me know if you've tried it and what you think. I am very impressed with, especially for it being a startup and for being cruelty free, because cruelty free is still kind of like a new thing. Like a lot of people haven't gotten on the bandwagon, and I think it's like starting to happen, but a lot of people are scared of cruelty free, and they don't understand that you can still get great products and they're not hurting animals either. So anyway, I think this is high value, like very nice stuff, and it's not just all mineral, like flaky, powdery stuff. I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed, and you get your money's worth. You get your money's worth for sure. So let me show you what I got last month and what I thought about it. And we're just gonna go ahead and start with like my favorite, most exciting product ever. If you noticed, I have changed my lips. This is the Red Apple Beauty Gypsy Soul lipstick that I got in last month's Benevolent box. I've been wanting to try the Red Apple lipstick brand because I have heard good things about it. It is the best lipstick I've ever had on my lips ever. Like, I cannot explain like how beautiful this looks, how beautiful it feels, and like I'm not even like talking about the color. I don't really love this color. It's very fall, it's almost a brown, but it does have like a little bit of a hint of like red maroony. I've gotten so many compliments on this lipstick. So many. And it stays on for a really long time. It's moisturizing, but it's not like slippery. And if my lips look red around it, it's because I've scrubbed to get my previous lipstick off, so it's not like I'm not having like some weird allergic reaction. It makes straight lines, and I don't know if that makes sense, but like I don't have like an issue with feathering or whatever, but I do have issues with, maybe it's just oil or something, just my lipstick's like not staying straight around my lips, or like when I apply them, they don't apply very straight. And I mean, I don't have like the most steady hand or anything, but this, I don't know. I think this is beautiful. Its formula is everything. Its pigment is everything, and I love it. Now, I probably won't be owning a bunch of these anytime soon because it is like $30, but the packaging is gorgeous. The product is gorgeous. I mean, you can already see like the little dent I've made, and again, I don't love the color. Like, the color is definitely, and it looks a little darker on my lips right now than it normally does. I don't know why, but this is the color. So it's a little bit like more of a fall color. Like, let's just say that. I love the pigmentation and the formula and the comfort. Like, it feels more like I'm moisturizing my lips than wearing a lipstick. Because most lipsticks, like even if they're moisturizing, like that just means they don't feel bad on my lips to me. That doesn't mean they actually like feel like they're healing my lips or anything. I do need to rave about this. I love them. It would be a dream to like somehow work with them or something because they are so good. I did just sign up for their email because I do think they do discounts every once in a while. So if they're gonna give me some good discounts, I'll buy it. And the only reason I'm saying I won't go out and buy a bunch of stuff right now is because $30, even though it's like the best lipstick ever in the world, is a lot for me. So I probably will buy one or two as time goes on, but if they give me a discount, I'll go crazy. So seriously, try this, try this, try this, try this, try this, try this, try this. Better than Ofra. Better. And I love Ofra. Next, let's talk about this Dermadeli Invigorating Vitamin C Serum. I probably used this 4, maybe 5 times, and look, it's barely made a dent. I think you're supposed to use it a couple times a week, yeah, 2 to 3 times a week. And this is a serum, and it's supposed to improve the elasticity while repairing skin of UV damage. So I did like this. I mean, I didn't hate it. I did feel like it made me look dewy when I wore it by itself, like a little bit too dewy, like oily, and I didn't love that. But when I mixed it with my other serum, I don't know, it did make my skin just look a little brighter. Like not, and I know that's not really what it's supposed to do, not like oily brighter or glittery or glossy brighter, but just like, I don't know, a little bit like a brightener. I don't know. Anyway, I didn't notice it did anything besides that. It does feel a little sticky. Like, I hate touching this because it's sticky, and I do love the smell. It has just the slightest citrus smell, and I looked and it has like orange juice in it or something. Citrus. It has a bunch of citrus stuff. Oranges. Anyway, I don't love it. If I knew more of what it was actually doing and like could see results, which it's hard to do with skincare, you know, I probably like, I do kind of enjoy putting it on because you keep it in the fridge, but I kind of don't love having to keep it in the fridge because then I have to run back and forth, and normally I'm like 5-10 minutes late to everything, so I don't need to like be 2 minutes later. If you're a skincare person, you should definitely give it a try. It didn't hurt me. Let's go to the other skincare thing. This is Body Safe Night Cream, and they are from Ohio. OH. If you aren't from Ohio, you should say I-O. I'm not a huge like Buckeyes fan, like, but anyway, I am excited that they are from Ohio because it's nice to see like kind of local like organic or cruelty-free places. Now these are like way up north for me. They are not like really close, but I'm really excited to have just, you know, something from close by. This is the sample that they gave us. It is night cream. I will tell you, it is thick. thick, very thick. And it was grainy, and I didn't like the graininess. However, I don't like my face feeling dry, and I don't like it feeling moisturized. I like it just kind of nothing. So I am hard to please in that area. And I definitely don't like feeling, I probably would rather feel a little dry than oily, especially at night, because I just hate that clammy feeling in the morning. This did not give me the clammy feeling in the morning, but when I first put it on, it was quite thick. Thick and like luxurious. So if that's like that's what this lipstick on my lips is thick and luxurious, but this is like for your face. But that I don't want on my face. So anyway, does that make sense? I think it was moisturizing for sure. I did notice like I had no dry patches, and my face did feel good in the morning. I just hated the initial putting it on, and it was a little grainy and gritty, kind of like oatmeal or something, not like sharp plastic pieces or whatever. So if you are somebody who wants moisture or likes that feeling on your face, this is for sure for you. It's just not my jam, and that's because I'm a picky pain in the ass. Let's go to the other Body Safe product, and this is their Lip and Cheek product in Rustic Rose Lip and Cheek Enhancer. And if you remember the last month's video, like it was very like liquidy, and I was like, it's not that way. I think it was just hot, or I can't remember why, but I mean, last month it would have started like dripping out, and it's not now. I think this is beautiful. I don't like cream blushes and stuff like that. Like, I just think there's sometimes, I just don't like cream products, but I really just think I need to use them more or something, because I do tend to end up liking them. But this is the color, and it will definitely like blend out. I am wearing that on my cheeks today. It might be a little hard. Blushes don't last too long on my cheeks. Like after like 6 to 8 hours, they're pretty much gone. I have been wearing this. We applied it probably 4 hours ago. Yeah. So anyway, so that's what it looks like after 4 hours. So you may not be able to tell, I don't know. But anyway, it is a very natural pink. It goes well with my skin. I haven't been really wearing it much with like when I'm wearing like a lot of makeup and foundation. I have been putting it part as my like get ready quick routine, where I throw on my eyebrows, mascara, and some blush. It goes on so well and so beautifully, like just to my naked skin. Because there's some stuff that like, if you put it on your skin by itself, like without foundation, it just doesn't want to do it. And I found a couple like of my more liquid blushes or cream blushes don't, like they adhere to my pores funny. But this is beautiful. I love it. It gives me just the right amount of color. It looks natural. And I only tried it on my lips once just to see what it looked like, and it was pretty, but I never actually wore it out. I forgot to wear it on my lips because I didn't want to wear like cheek and lips. I don't know why. Probably because I'm a freak. But anyway, this is the Body Safe. Again, that was the home state company from up north. This is the Manna Kadar like 3-in-1 thing. Like it was like a highlighter or a blush or an eyeshadow, I think. It was definitely like a bronzer highlighter thing and an eyeshadow, but I can't remember what the third one was. It had to have been blush. Anyway, this is in the color Fantasy, and I have tried a couple Manna Kadar products, and I have liked them. This I don't. It's just not very pigmented. It doesn't show up very much, and I used it as an overlay for a blush because I couldn't figure out how I was supposed to use this as a blush. But I do remember using it as a little bit of an overlay, and you had to use a lot of it for it to really show up. And then I used it as a highlight. Again, I had to use a lot of it for it to show up. And then I used it twice as an eyeshadow. I believe there's pictures on my Instagram of that, and it just wasn't very pigmented. It wasn't easy to get on, so I didn't love it. I don't understand the 3-in-1 purpose of it. I don't know. It's just not, like, it shows up a lot more on my hand, and this is after a couple swatches, but it shows up a lot more on my hand than it did on a brush. So I feel like the only way I would have been able to get it decently on myself is if I used a finger. I did use a wet brush on my eyeshadow once, and it did help a little bit, but I don't know if it needs my oily fingers. I don't know. I didn't love it. I didn't. No. And last is the Color Revolution eyeshadow, and this is called Double Date, and I actually really liked this. I normally, again, don't like blues against my blue eyes, but I was like, I want to figure out how to make blue eyeshadow work. And so this did take more work, I will tell you that. I don't enjoy putting on loose anything really, but this loose eyeshadow, it did take a little bit longer to put on, but it was pigmented, and it wasn't like that there was a lot of fallout afterwards at all. It was just the fallout like process of putting it on, so all I had to do is wipe it off. But there was no fallout like after I'd already had my makeup look done. I will post a picture from my Instagram here. of like what my look was that I made with this, but I was pretty impressed. I thought it looked really good, and it didn't, I mean, it definitely didn't make my eyes pop. Like today my eyes are probably popping a little bit more than usual because I'm wearing like more brownish, orangish colors around my eyes. And so I think that that's like, those are really good colors for it, and blue normally hides my blue. I really liked this. I thought it blended well. I used it a couple times, and I did use it wet. And I can't remember though if in the picture that I showed you if that time I used it wet or not. I did find it very easy to use, and I didn't feel like I had to keep going in and packing more on, whereas like I think I tried a Mineral Hygienics one that was kind of bluish, like it was a dark blue, from I don't know, BoxyCharm or something a couple months ago, and I didn't like that because I would put it on and it would have like hold like high pigment, and the second I went to blend it into another color, it would all like go away. It probably went right here or something. Anyway, so I would recommend Color Revolution. This was very, very nice. It was very pretty, very bold, and I'm excited that I got to try it because it was something I was skeptical of at first. So that is it for my Benevolent Beauty box from this month and last month. I hope I continue getting these. Again, this is a startup company. They're just kind of new into it, but just the few times that I've talked to people there, they've been very pleasant. They have a Facebook page, they have an Instagram, I'm following them on both, and they have a website, and they have very good people working for them, and they have good taste because there aren't very many boxes where most everything I get I love. But also the nice thing about this box is I can try everything, whereas like Ipsy and BoxyCharm and Birchbox and stuff like that, like I don't end up trying a lot of the products, probably 1 or 2 products a box because they aren't cruelty free. So this one I can find more stuff I like too because they are cruelty free. Let me know if you're going to BeautyCon, and thank you for watching. If you were thinking about getting a pet, please check your local rescues and animal shelters. You could be saving a life.